Hey guys, it's Eric with another episode of Enchanted Minds. Today we're going over the top 10 companion active bonuses for the Scourge Warlock. And so just to specify, guys, we will not be talking about summoned companions. That's a completely different arena. And also, we will not be talking about Templock companions. We're actually going to do two separate videos, guys. One for Templocks, one for straight DPS. This is the straight DPS Scourge Warlock video for your top 10 active bonuses for your companions, guys. We will be doing a giveaway this holiday season for a chance to enter for a free t-shirt customized with your gamer tag and artwork from the game of your choice. All you have to do to enter is to comment down below with the words entry and also your gamer tag. That'll let us know that you want to enter, and we will proceed from there, guys. Again, that'll be happening on the holiday, probably probably just before Christmas. So anywho, guys, without further ado, we will jump into it here, starting with number 10, the Sprite. So the Sprite, guys, is super nice for the AP gang. Going to give you 2% here at epic quality, and this is quite nice. I see a lot of Warlocks going out of their way to get the Sigil of the Devoted, specifically for the action point gang, because your dailies hit so hard. The Tyrannical Curse is so good. So this is very, very nice, guys. The Sprite coming in at number 10. Moving on, number 8 is the Panther. So the Panther is going to increase your damage by 10%, a whopping 10% against targets that are prone. So the reason this is on the Scourge Warlock list is because of the Arm of Hadar, guys. So for the trash mobs, you hit them with that Arm of Hadar and they are prone. So it's an immediate 10% boost to your damage. Super, super nice for the Scourge Warlock. Number 8, guys, is the OWLBEAR Cub. So the OWLBEAR Cub is quite a special companion, very highly sought after by a lot of players. Basically, on your encounter hits, every time you do not crit, you're going to deal damage equal to 50% of your power. So if you're not a full critical build, or if you're a lower level Scourge Warlock who's just not quite critting all the time, the OWLBEAR Cub going to increase your damage tremendously, coming in at number 8. Number 7, guys, the Earth Archon. So the Earth Archon going to increase your damage by 6% when you're when you're at full health. So this can be nice with your lifesteal. You're going to be at full health quite often, right? Especially in a dungeon, you've got a DC, you've got a tank. It's very seldom that you're going to be. I mean, you're going to take damage, obviously, any dungeon, but probably more often than not, you'll have full health in a dungeon, making the Earth Archon super viable. And his brother is next. One of his brothers, the Fire Archon, going to increase your damage by targets less than 50% health by 7%. So we average that out. It's about 3.5%, but this is still so nice, especially for boss fights, those long boss fights. He is going to add a tremendous amount of damage for your DPS charts. Coming in at number 6, Fire Archon. So number 5, guys, this is super unconventional, but I think it's pretty special. The Hunting Hawk. This actually came from the Hunting Drake. This is also nice, but no. Go buy it in rare. Hunting Hawk. You can see it's pretty cheap on the auction house, guys. This is actually a fan suggestion we need to add for the Hunter Ranger video. So anywho, on at-will use. Okay, so all the time when you enter combat, I typically curse them and put that DOT over them. So, I mean, when you do this, it's going to increase your damage by 7%, depending on how far away you are from the target. Let me tell you guys that you are the longest ranged caster outside of the Hunter when he has his aspect of the Falcon. So you hit from a very far distance. I know that a lot of you like to go in there and throw the pillar of powder up. That's totally fine. This is not probably going to be a good option for you. But if your playstyle is more sitting back and just blasting away from a distance, then this is a massive, massive buff, guys. The ceiling of 7% is pretty dang huge. So that's why it's coming in at number 5, guys. The Hunting Hawk, taking us into the top 4, starting with one of my favorites, the Tamed Velociraptor. So I will say this companion is not good unless you're with a party who's running it. So it's going to give you 1% damage for each player in your group who has a Velociraptor. So if everybody has one, guys, you're looking at 5% additional damage all the time, which is massive. So if you're running with the same group of players a lot, I recommend that you guys each get one to get that buff. Now, if you're running alone, it's not as exciting. But in a group with 5 of you, it is huge. All of you guys get 5% additional damage. So taking us to the top 3 here, starting with number 3, the Siege Master. So the Siege Master, very nice. Selling right around $500,000. That's pretty typical for him. 3% increased damage. This is up to 4% at epic quality. And it increases to 8% when you're on a stronghold map. So this is awesome. This is a lot of damage, especially for a dragonflight. This is just insane damage at the stronghold, and then the 4% all the time is very nice as well, making it one of the strongest options out there for your DPS warlocks. Coming in at number 3, the Siege Master. So number 2, guys, number 2, it's actually a tie. They both do the same thing. You've got the ERINYES of BELIAL. It's going to be 10% critical severity at epic quality. 10% critical severity at epic quality. This is amazing. Very nice for you guys who are recruiting all the time. Now, you do want to be aware of the critical cap. There's a soft cap, 185. So what this soft cap means, guys, is you can go higher than 185% critical severity, but it's not going to buff as much, is what the devs say. So you can go beyond 185. It's not a complete loss, but the buffs aren't as high. But if you're under the cap, guys, 10% critical severity, I mean, you need this. You need this. I need it right now on my Control Wizard. Gonna buy that Scourge Warlock pack, guys. You buy that pack, it opens this companion up for each of your characters. So that's definitely the route to go. The other one, remember we said it was a tie, is the Cambion Magus. So the Cambion Magus does the same exact thing at 5 to 10 times the price. So the Cambion Magus is 10% critical severity at epic quality. So if you're rocking both of them, you are looking very good, guys. So that's going to bring us to the top 1. Number 1 on the list, once again, the ARCHON. Absolutely amazing at epic quality. You're going to deal 5% additional damage to targets that are not at full health. So pretty much all the time, guys, the target, except for the very first hit of the party. After that, if the mob is less than full health, even if it's 1 health less, this is going to be in play. This is going to deal 5% additional damage, guys. If you have any questions, suggestions, requests, comment down below. Outside of that, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Awesome Gaming Network, and may the drops be ever in your favor. Captain Eric out.